guys, we're back with another LEGO video, and this one's going to be a review, and I'm pretty excited about it because this one is going to be the Inquisitor's transport scythe, and it comes with 3 or 4 exclusive minifigures. I'm pretty sure it is 3 or 4, I'm pretty sure it's 4, but I'm not sure if Ben is exclusive to this set. He might appear in another one that came in this series. But yeah, I got some nice box art, got Tatooine in the distance, and if we flip it around, you can see some of the functions. Yeah, and then let's just get right into it. So this is the Inquisitor's transport scythe. It's a pretty sick build. The wings can open like this, but I'll get more into that later because now we're gonna do minifigures. Right, so for minifigures, the first one we have is Reva. She's also the third sister, and she has a nice lightsaber. I really wish the handles could spin, but I guess you could just spin it with your hand because the hand moves around like all minifigures. Doesn't have any leg printing or arm printing, but it does have some nice torso printing, also a nice cape. If you turn it around, you can kind of see some more back printing right there. And then she doesn't have another face than her original one because the hair wouldn't cover it all up, but it's a pretty nice hairpiece. Unique, I'm pretty sure. But then she has her like kind of angry face that she has on like basically the entire time. The next minifigure that we have is the Grand Inquisitor. And he's just a really cool minifigure. I think he is, well, he's definitely exclusive to this set, but I think he costs a lot of money too. Has a nice cape, it's really long, kind of goes past his legs. And we got no arm printing, but some leg printing and some nice torso printing right there. And on the back too. Also has this nice chest plate that I really like, how the arms don't like fully attach. And unlike Reva, his lightsaber hilt can actually attach to the back of his vest, just like they do in the show. And yeah, he has a kind of scary face, but they could have done better on the scariness level. It's kind of frightened, but yeah. The third Inquisitor that we have is the fifth brother, and it's just a really nice minifigure. Got some nice torso printing and leg printing, the same as the leg printing is the same as the Grand Inquisitor. If you turn him around, you can see kind of the back printing. And it got a nice face print. I really like the face. And the fifth brother can also attach the lightsaber hilt to his back. And if you take off the helmet, which is kind of bulky, and I wish it didn't have this end piece because it has this nice detail from the show, you can actually see that there's the red line in the show, but the mask kind of covers it up a little bit. And the helmet does remind me of these minifigures, the Imperial Guards from Ninjago, but I think the head is a lot cooler because those kind of look like saucer pants. The next minifigure we have, and the final one, is Ben Kenobi, or Obi-Wan. He has a nice face printing, no leg printing, which is kind of sad, because they could have done that. And this cape piece it's kind of bulky, though I think it'll like fold down over time. And has a nice like rustic kind of torso printing. And it has this nice new hairpiece that I've never had before. It's nice and detailed. And then it has this face, and also if you turn it around, you can also have an angry face. So yeah, that's the only two-face minifigure in this set, but it's really cool. Now we get into the set. I think the set is definitely one of the best parts of the set, even though the minifigures are really awesome. The first thing I really like about this is this slanted feel. As I was putting this together, I was like, how are they gonna make it slanted like that in the pictures? But then it just all fit together really nicely, and I really enjoy just looking at it and just really cool. And on the front, the door opens, and it's just really satisfying just to like see it just shut right here. And then this piece top just slides in there perfectly. And if you get this, it looks really satisfying. And has nice landing gear, though it is kind of like open at the bottom. But that's just how Star Wars sets are. If you're not really gonna be displaying it upside down. And it has blasters on the wings. And since it's all black, it has a few gray pieces coming out here, which I think they could have made that black, but it's fine. But then they have some nice stickers on the back right here to give it some more pop. And they also have blue thrusters in the back, which really just adds extra detail and just makes it look really cool. The wings can fold down into flight mode, which I just love. It's awesome. Just to like see it, they fold down even more. And if you lift it up, it just like looks really cool because it lines up with it perfectly. And then on the inside, you have, so there's a few ways to open the inside. You can like lift this up, and then that thing, and then you can see the inside. But you can also open these flaps up to see the inside. We got some control panels on the side. There's one on this side too. You can kind of lift them like this, but you wouldn't really want to do that since it's kind of like an open gap behind there. And then also we got pilot seat right up front and control pad, and then the 2 seats in the front as well. And these seats are really nice because when the Inquisitors have the back clip on, you can just put it in there and only have the back part touching it, and that can actually fit in there. And but when you're going in the ship, there's nothing really to do with Reva's lightsaber handle. I mean, she doesn't have a clip on the back of her, so she can't really hold it. Because she could hold it, but I mean, you may as well just toss it around the ship or something, or store it somewhere. And it has a really interesting way of storing the lightsabers, because you wouldn't want them to have them attached to the backs with them. So you just put them in these little holes right here. And it's just kind of odd, but better than not just like tossing them in your room or something. And this build is really well built, too. It just feels really nice and sturdy. And it does wobble a little bit, but that doesn't mean anything. It's really sturdy still. There are a few parts, like there's a part right here that can fall off, kind of, but I mean, you just don't really touch that part anyways. When you close it up, it just looks really smooth, and it just fits in perfectly. And I really like the window printing. It just makes it look awesome, and you can even, if I put a minifigure in there, you can barely even see the minifigure because it's so red and tinted. When I was building this, I forgot the art, box art, so I was expecting the wings to like go up in a point, but then when I found these out, I was like, oh, whoa, that's really cool. I would rate this 9.5 out of 10. It's a really nice set, and I hope you enjoyed the video.